forgotten. Forget everything. Coming up on the show today. Tell you what we have got. That's what we haven't got. What about what we have got? We've got the newspapers. We've got a light-hearted gamble through the newspapers. Coffee and I. It is coffee morning, 11 to 12.
We've got coffee.
We have got coffee, yeah.
Makes a nice change.
Coffee this morning.
Coffee morning.
That's what it says on the cup.
Yeah.
Coffee morning, 12 to 1, lunch club. Different feel, me and coffee again. You haven't got your lunch club. No, but people will be having lunch, you see, so it's called lunch club. I got your letters, texts, emails, some of them far too long and boring. 8, 10, 12 on the text. Email rod@hod.gilbert@bbc.co.uk. You can tweet at Rod Gilbert Show. You can ring when you're in the studio in Cardiff. You can ring us and we will. I tell you what, normally when I'm doing this from Newcastle, London, Melbourne, you can ring the Cardiff studio.
Normally when you're doing it from Melbourne.
Well, I was just saying places I've done it from over the years.
That's not normally, is it? How many times have you done it from Melbourne? What are you doing it
Quite a few. Quite a few.
Is that normally though?
Not normally, but we're not normally in here either. It's quite a rare thing.
It's more normal to be in here than in Melbourne.
It is more normal to be in here. Alright, I'll rearrange that to read all that. Okay, is it normal on Saturday? Last Saturday from Newcastle? Why don't we normally do it from here? We've been through this. Right, I forgot what I was going to say now, anyway.
Sorry.
People can ring the studio now, we'll see the phone call being taken is what I was going to say. Unlike when we're doing it from somewhere else, as we often do.
Yeah.
Not normally. Right? We can see the, how exciting that, you can ring the phone, you can ring 03700 we'll see the line, photo, phone being, they do sometimes. People do sometimes. Honestly, yeah. There's a person here on the phones.
Don't blow it, that's the easiest job in the whole show. No one ever phones it.
So that's, we can see the phone line thing being taken, so that's exciting, isn't it? So if you ring it, we can see the other person you're talking to. Anyway, coming right off there you are. What else have I got to say? What else have I got? What else have I got to say anyway? There's absolutely nothing to say.
Have you got any features? Have you got a quiz?
We'll probably dig out a quiz.
Yeah.
We've got celebrity out of context bingo, still going.
Yeah.
We've got last outstanding.
Yeah.
We've got that.
I thought you'd been that. That was the whole point of the last time.
Yeah, we did win it. We did win it by popular demand. Please don't put me up on my last accurate. I think 2 people wrote in and said, "Oh, please don't ditch it." But on the basis of 2 is quite a lot for this show. For me, certainly. Yeah, an avalanche. We thought we'd keep it going. So we've kept it going just for those 2 people. 2 people liked it. Nobody said I'd get rid of it. So 2-0. Anyway, we've got music. Starting with this. Second we started with this. Primal Scream rocks at the 6 Music Festival last night. Primal Scream headlining last night at Motion, I think it was. Smashed it. I wish I'd been there. I wish I'd been there. But guess what? I will be there this afternoon.
Jealous.
I'm going up 6 Music Festival. Come on, tonight and tomorrow night. 2 nights.
I'm going dog sitting in London.
That's nice. You're in your 40s.
Not quite the same, is it?
In your 40s. Primal Scream. This is Ron Gilbert live on BBC Radio Wales with Mr. Chris Corcoran in the studio in Cardiff. 8, 10, 12 on the text. You can tweet the show at Ron Gilbert Show. You can give us a call 03700 100 110. You can email us if you want. Okay. We've got Block Party coming up. We've got some of the things from the Six Music Festival where I will be travelling over to later. We've got a bit of Gwenno coming up. I heard her on Six Music last night at the Six Music Festival. It's sounding great. Bit of Julian Cope, bit of Fleetwood Mac, bit of Suede. They're Suede headlining tonight.
Jealous.
Or is it tomorrow?
Is that what you go
to? It's such an embarrassment of riches. I can't remember whether it's tonight or tomorrow. I'm hoping to go to that. Yeah, Suede. Yeah. Prince, the Birds, the Prince from there. Birds up there. Foals are there. Portimao. Hi Rod. Valentine's Day play. It says here. From Nita in Reading, Berkshire.
Here we go. This might lead to a whole plethora of you reading up Valentine's, you realise that?
Well, we've got nothing else to do today, let's face it.
Let's go with Valentine's.
Well, the only thing we've got today actually is, my only observation the whole morning is it's a bit warm in here. That's it.
Okay. Do you want to do, what's the temperature like where you are?
Well, what is it where you are?
Yeah.
We could do, throw it up there, yeah, 8 times. I need to get a message to my boyfriend. What is going on?
Not these days. You don't need a radio presenter.
There's other ways.
There's other ways.
I am not up on technology.
Well, let's just have a brainstorm of what we know.
Well, I know. Phone, fax, email,
correct,
and something called social networking that the kids are into.
Yeah.
Surely you can do it one of those ways.
Oh, easily.
It can't be easy. Just contacting me and asking me to pass it on.
Car, go and see him. That's do it old school.
Bus, local bus.
Send a letter, snail mail.
Yeah. Still there.
Anyway, maybe she just wants to get involved.
It sounds like. I need to get a message to my boyfriend, Simon Donovan, who is in Aberdeen. Oh, to be fair, he is in Aberdeen. None of those things apply. None of those things apply to people living up there. They're up there. They're up there, aren't they? Surrounded by forest, a little clearing in the middle of a forest with no phone, no email.
Postie gets through.
Once a month. Postman gets through on a horseback. If you can make it through the blockades.
Insert the obvious Aberdeen.
Only joking, Aberdeen?
Yeah, only joking.
It'd have been the same if they'd said Treorch.
It's the same postcode joke, which at any place in Wales that works, that joke works.
If they said Carmarthen.
Yeah. Pontypridd.
Anything outside the major conurbations.
That's right.
Simon Donovan in Aberdeen, you get a message to him. He's been working so hard for too long. I'm not going to see him this weekend. Yeah, exactly. I know this message will get to him as he listens to your show religiously. I'm quite interested to see what that looks like.
In a cassette,
yeah. On his knees. And now got me listening to he's got me listening to you. You're a cracker. I'd choose you if I wasn't with Simon. I see. Okay.
Presumptuous, isn't it?
Yeah. That's fair enough. I'm up for it. When do I see you again? By 3 degrees. Simon, that is. Not you. What's she talking about?
What's the name of the song again?
When do I see you again? By 3 degrees. Yeah, but shut up. You're singing. Put me on.
Sorry.
The last bit says, you're a cracker. Choose you if I wasn't with Simon.
Okay.
When do I see you again? By 3 degrees.
Could be when will I see you again?
Simon, that is. Not you. When does she see Simon again? When do I see you again? By 3 degrees. Is that the kind of thing we want to get involved in?
When will I see you?
Yeah, it's quite a nice song, isn't it? It's quite a nice song. It's perhaps more Owen money.
It's a dedication. I mean, you'd be setting the precedent.
All the producer just went, and I'll dig it out. Dig it out, pop it on the side. Okay, there we are. Happy Valentine's Day, Nita. Your record will be on the side. Now then, we've got lots of celebrity out of context bingos coming in still. People writing in about gnomes. You can stop that for the biggest lie you ever told. People still writing in with that.
That's a good one.
I saw a thing today about Trios. Remember Trio, little chocolate biscuit, making a comeback, and I'm going to launch a massive new feature off the back of it about one thing you bring back.
That's a pretty exciting setup.
Very local radio. 8, 10, 12. One thing you bring back. This, however, is Block Party. The good news.
Sex and bars.
So the one thing, you need to give it more thought, man. I've got one thing you bring back to text. Could be anything.
Alright, I take that back, I'll have a little thing.
Watford News Block Party. This is Ron Gilbert live on BBC Radio Wales. You liking that, do you? Well, I'd say, well, you're going to like Julian Cope, Flick Maxway, Prince the Birds, Falls, Courtney Barnett, and then that's just the first half of the show.
Certainly will.
In the second half, we've got a heavily edited listener playlist from somebody called Simon Mulvaney.
How heavily edited is it this week?
It is. I didn't edit this one. The producers edited it so far. The first pass by the producer. But if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, the producer managed to let through telemetry, and then following that, something worse than telemetry. Immediately following it.
Have you addressed this?
I forget what it was because I've erased that horror moment. Lisa Lowe has just reminded me. I've erased that horrible moment from my memory. Where we had to virtually pull off 2 songs in a row from the radio. Well, this one, I just got the list here of stuff he sent in, and this, I mean, I can't, there's nothing to complain about here. Badly Drawn Boy, Field Music, Hendrix, Bowie, Stevie Wonder. There's nothing much to complain about, to be honest with you. Roxy Music, Motorhead,
rock solid.
No, it is Orange Juice. It is, as you say, rock solid. So I don't know. I'd be interested to see what the producers have pulled out of that so far, and I may yet yank a few more out. Who knows?
Well, there's a bit of jeopardy.
It is, isn't it? Now then, our feature so far is a classic of modern radio. What would you bring back? Let me get the story about trios.
Okay. That's the 80s chocolate bar, by the way.
Thank you very much for filling in there. Trio biscuits are making a comeback by popular demand.
Good.
Good news if you really want a trio and you want one now. That was the advert, right? I want a trio and I want one now.
I want a trio and I want one now.
Hey, I should point out, by the way, that the chocolate bars are available. I think we all know that, probably.
But not in 3 square little blocks.
Yeah, there must be less than 3 square little blocks.
Don't think there is.
Isn't those fries creams, were they not in 3 blocks?
No, there's more blocks, about 5 or 6 blocks.
Is there?
Yeah. And they were sort of domed. They weren't square.
Yeah, well, okay. Maybe other bars are available, but maybe not in exactly the same form.
No.
They're back, it says. Okay. United Biscuits has announced the relaunch of its popular retro chocolate bar, which is filled with, I'll just remind you,
is it toffee flavoured?
Toffee fudgy flavoured cream.
Flavoured, yeah.
Coated in
quality.
thick
A quality, yeah.
After a Facebook campaign demanded the return. Packs of the biscuits discontinued how many years ago? Play along at home, put over, if it's safe and legal to do so. How many years ago was that biscuit disappeared? It's always longer than you think, I find.
21 years.
It's always shorter than you think, I find.
15 years.
13. It'll be available in all major supermarkets for a limited time.
Don't tease us. Don't play with us.
You know, they see how it goes. And then they'll run it up the flagpole, see if it goes.
Then they'll do a gold one, and then it'll all be that kind of stuff. Just put them out there.
Relaunch, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. Woman from United Biscuits says, we're very excited to bring it back. Simply couldn't ignore consumer calls to bring back. Well, you couldn't ignore. You get it. One of the most missed and popular biscuit brands.
Well, why did you get rid of it in the first place then?
Insights have shown, consumer insights have shown that the feeling of warmth towards this product has not faded.
Oh man, this is corporate speak.
The
now,
retro brand is a little bit corporate.
Here we go.
As the retro brand continues to evoke a powerful feeling of nostalgia, and we anticipate strong demand from consumers to see it on shelf.
Is this a pitch?
On shelf.
Is this a PowerPoint pitch
in this
for United Biscuits?
We also sure that the biscuit will also find a new fan base.
Are they going to do a tour?
Look at this. The biscuit was voted one of 3 brands consumers miss the most in the Grocer Magazine's Bring Back a Brand Facebook campaign.
Did you know the other 2?
That's what we're doing today. That's exactly what we're doing today. Bring back anything, but we're doing anything. It's not just a brand. Anything from the past that's gone, bring it back. We've had some interesting answers. Look at this. Quality LSD, says Joe Biggs. Straight off the bat. First one we got in.
Right.
Forget chocolate biscuits, mate. Here's that quality LSD you start getting in the 60s.
Yeah.
We just can't get it for love nor money these days. Proving the power of a nostalgic Facebook community. Oh, look at this. It says Funny Feet ice creams were brought back in 2013. I should love a funny foot. I loved a funny foot.
Oh, the joy of that big toe.
Yeah, what was the other one like funny foot as well?
Funny hands?
No, it wasn't exactly like it.
Smiley hands, happy hands, happy slappy hands.
What was it? Was it pink funny foot? There was a face one.
No, they were always pink.
Paul showing his worth. They're coming in with it was a face one.
Was it?
I think so.
Or was it Billy Bear, or is that Ham?
Billy Bear, isn't it?
I think it's Ham.
There's no Billy Bear ham.
Process. It is. It's Billy Bear ham.
Sounds well sinister.
Well, I know it's processed meat.
Is it bear ham?
It's a bear. No, it's not made up of a bear. It's a bear's face.
It's bear ham. Imagine that.
Excuse me, have you got any bear meat?
Would you eat that?
Bear meat?
Bear ham.
Well, I'd give it a shot if it was edible and it tasted alright.
Hamburger.
You know, as long as it didn't endanger bears. And it was done in an ethical way.
I think if you turn them into ham, that's definitely threatening.
Oh, the ones you turn into ham are pretty endangered, don't get me wrong.
That is pretty endangered, mate, isn't it? If you turn them into ham. So, don't worry, it hasn't hurt him.
Just get a little slice of ham off that bear, will you?
Can you, okay, Bear, can you just, I know this bit, can you just bend over and pop your bottom against this
slice that.
This shiny slice of
You won't feel a thing. You only want a little slice.
Hey, put it thinner. Don't do it at home,
no way
kids.
condones slicing ham off a bear.
No way do we condone getting a bear to reverse onto a slicing machine and taking even the thinnest.
Any animal. Just buy
or any animal.
Or ham from the supermarket.
Buy in a, preferably in a tin.
Yeah.
Buy it already in a tin. Let the experts get on to it.
The only bear ham you can get is Billy there, okay? And it's in the shape of the bear's face.
Right, funny feet.
Anyway.
Funny feet were brought back.
Good.
And then Whisper came back apparently. Because of a social media campaign. Whisper came back 2008 apparently. It's 7, 8 years.
Have funny feet gone away again?
It says brought back in 2013. It doesn't say whether they've gone away again.
I like funny
but
feet.
one thing you could bring back from anything, it doesn't have to be a brand, it could be anything, it doesn't have to be food related. It could be anything. It's a good feature.
Oh my goodness.
Don't get me wrong, it's probably been done 1,000 times on radio.
Yeah,
but
popular.
that just shows how good it is.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Let's sit back, wait for the flood in.
Let's have a bit
Here
more
we go.
music. What's this now? What have I just put on? I've lost my playlist. Oh, you know what this is? I don't know if she played this last night. This is Quill Draw. Gwen.